I've never seen anything like that. 25 years, ever. That many goals. There were more goals than chances to score, and that's a rarity. So, I mean, all I can say is that it completely affected the rest of the game, I think, for both teams. And I'm not sure there's anything necessarily usable of the video to the game of hockey. Yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Can you learn anything from a game like that, or is
No.
it totally just thrown out?
No, I mean, and it's for both teams. It's just almost Twilight Zone-ish. You don't see that just every puck goes in. And I don't know what the shots were, like 15, and there were, whatever, eight goals, 9 goals.
Your expected goals in the first period was like 1.4 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I mean, like there were more goals than chances to score. So you just don't see it. Positive would be we scored 9. That has to be a positive. Those games are the most difficult games to win, the ones that you're supposed to, and they played the same game and beat Pitt. So we certainly. I got nothing to say, is what I'm telling you. I'm not, anything that comes out of my mouth is me making stuff up because I'm still not sure what I saw.
What made you realize how Twilight Zone this is? At what point?
It was all. No, I mean, I think I was even after the 3-on-3 for us. I was fine with Bob Sergey. I was. He was off his mark on the first one, but the second and the third one don't go in. But I thought I had the most veteran guy in the game, so we were going to be all right with it. I didn't think that, I didn't ever feel at any point that we were under siege. We had some unusual D-zone coverages that were shifts, but at that point there's a 5-goal gap. And the game had kind of gotten away from normalcy. There's very few times I come out here that I don't know what I'm going to say. Tonight's one of them. I've never seen anything like that in my life. There wasn't a guy behind our bench, and I guarantee a guy behind their bench had ever seen anything like that. So we'll just leave it at this. We really needed to win that game. We put up 9, we won the game, and and we got out healthy.
Obviously, Matthew's been fantastic all season, but 10 points in the last 3 games now. What's it just been like watching him take it once again to another level?
So there were a few players, like he was one of them. I thought Sam Reinhart was another one. Radko Gudas was another one whose game didn't look different than it normally would. Like those 3 guys were good. And he is on a, you know what, he's moving his feet, he's making the right plays. He's not trying to create offense when it's not there. He's just letting the game come to him, and that's usually when a guy's on a roll and in a rhythm. He's not forcing anything.
And Bob gives up 3 goals on the first 3. Like you said, one was bunted in off a loose puck. But then he doesn't see another shot for like 10 minutes, and you guys score 3. So it's whatever.
It was the most difficult situation for a goaltender to go in, and we had a little bit of a laugh about it after the first TV timeout. But that was the thing that was in the back of that. I got the most veteran guy in the net. He's going to be fine. He's going to make saves when we needed to. And their young guy came back in, credit to him, at 9, and he made 3 great saves that kept it at 9. So it was an unusual night. Good guys won. You guys get an early start on St. Paddy's Day. We don't have to talk about this one tomorrow. Can we all agree that we don't have to talk about this game tomorrow?
You ever had to put a goalie back in?
Yeah. No, I've done that before. It used to be a time where you could pull a goaltender and you put him back in 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later. If you didn't think it was his fault, you just needed to break a rhythm on your bench and get him out and get him resettled. Never thought about doing that with Bob. Like I said, the feeling anyway, he was going to be fine. This is a strange game. Leave your veteran guy in there. Let him work through it.
But this wasn't that, though. I mean, he'd given up 6 on 17. I mean, you know what I mean? This wasn't just, hey, let's take Monty out for a minute. This was Monty's out for the night. Well, heck, we're putting him back in.
Yeah, but I've seen that before, and I thought it made sense. It might have even happened earlier. Credit to the young man, he responded, and that's a tough market, fellas, because those guys will be answering questions about 9 goals, and he went in and got his game back in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk about this more.